barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. 30-day challenge, day 21 today. Join the Patreon. I dropped some awesome videos for y'all to make and save and create income easy. December 1st, breakfast, 8:30 a.m. Ritz Carlton. If you did the 30-day challenge, you're coming into town, I got you. It'll be a good time. So I want to talk about something that which appears to be true. You know what I mean? Where you follow the breadcrumbs and quote unquote in this, you follow the money. Eddie Hearns and them, my friends and them. They ain't got no money, man. They're a fraud. They are a fraud. They are a liar. Because if it takes money, as he said, to throw money 3 and 4 times the amount of money, it's easy to find these fighters and offer them that money. It's easy. And Trago said, "Where's the money? Show me more money." He never showed more money. Deontay Wilder never showed him a contract, offered him $15 million, didn't raise the contract. He said he offered Tank Davis 3 to 4 times more money. I interviewed him yesterday. Didn't show proof of funds. They're promoting perception. They're not promoting reality. Now, the trick is make these C and B level fighters believe that there's something to promote sustainability. And I genuinely believe that they don't have the money to get these A-level fighters. There's a whole lot of contingencies in Canelo's contract. I know personally. I know 100%. Trust me. I just know that I know. And that deal, in my humble opinion, cannot last 11 fights. Because it's a sport of boxing. Not because Canelo is not good enough. Not because they don't have enough money. But just the law of attrition. A fighter going 11-0 at the rate that he has to fight, I don't think that can 11-0, that can happen. But that contract and Canelo holding his value for 11 fights, I find that rather challenging. Because if you look at the division that he's in, even 168, he's a short 168. He doesn't have the reach to compete at those 6'2", 168 guys. He's not willing to immediately go into the ring against 160. Well, his handlers are. His team Canelo isn't. Let's use that. But it's just amazing how it's a fraud. It is a complete fraud. It's like telling the Indians that they invented corn. Oh man, it's just insanely. Eddie Hearns and them is basically lying, bamboozling, conning everyone else. He's trying to get maximum pay. He knows media outlets are cheap. He knows media outlets don't make $10,000 a month for the most part. I'm saying that humbly. I'm talking about on a macro level. We don't make $10,000 a month doing media. He knows this. So if he can offset some costs, like maybe a $400 plane ticket to own your voice, or a better word is to curate your voice. I like that word, curate. He'll do it. I'll pay $1,000, $300 or $400 each to pay for your plane ticket and put you up in the hotel, and you know you're getting 15 rooms comped. Right? Especially if you at a casino. The casino gonna comp the casino will comp the promoter rooms. I just no business, right? Why would you let a promoter pay $100 and you're gonna make $30 million? He paid for it within the lump sum. So, Eddie Hearns, I'm not making $30 million. I'm saying if it was a Floyd Mayweather fight, or a Canelo fight, or a Manny Pacquiao fight, Oscar fight. But it's just interesting to me that he's flaunting out all this money and yet hasn't shown it. He's never shown money. You can't give me one example with an A-level fighter where he's met their demands. Give me an example right now. I dare you in the comment section. Give me an example of Eddie Hearn proving he has the money. And you guys don't say Anthony Joshua. He cost Anthony Joshua at least $80 million. I wouldn't sign for him just off of that premise. $50 million up front and a 50-50 deal here in Las Vegas or anywhere they're going to have to fight. If I found that out, I would feel like Kevin Garnett waking up, realize that someone had robbed him of all his money. Or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, man. Man, you know how challenging it is to save money? It's easy. It's easier to make money, in my humble opinion, than it is to save money. Because look, McDonald's is right there. I'm going to go drive by some other things. You can go buy some shoes. It's Thanksgiving. You get impulse. You get emotional buys. You have family members. You have kids. You have a girlfriend. You have a husband. You have a wife. You have a sister. You have a mom. You have an auntie. You have an uncle. It's hard to save money. And if a man costs me $80 million, he going to have hell to pay. He literally going to have hell to pay. So at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn, the reason why you're not doing well in the American market is because you're a fraud. You're a fraud. Eddie Hearn is a fraud. They don't have the money that they say they have. To create an app on that level basically don't cost them much money on that level. To put on the fights and everything else. You know, you got employee costs. You have some operational costs, as they would say in the bottom line. And that's payroll. That's to keep the site updated. You know, things of that nature. You know, to put on the events, the operational costs, they'll itemize it as they so be it. You know, we all itemize save money on taxes. We all know that game. But I want to see proof of funds with the Charlos. I saw the Charlos contract. There's no way they would go over for that amount of money to fight on an app and put a ceiling on their visibility. No way. Tank. There's no way I would do it. Now, if you get these B-level fighters, they don't make $1 million a fight. You know, Big Baby's not making $1 million a fight. He signed a 2-fight deal, if I'm not mistaken. Tevin Farmer signed a 2-fight deal. He's probably going to re-up and fight another time. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So if you can offer these guys $500,000, $400,000 and be a mouthpiece, why not? You understand? And the goal is see how they want to. I realize how their method of madness last Friday, and I failed to do a video on this because I just genuinely I didn't forget. But I just haven't done it. But I'll redo this video in the title. His goal. Here's how Eddie Hearn wants to make his money. And wants to appease the fighters. Here's what he wants to do. I'm going to the 27th Street Bakery. Have you guys ever been there? If you guys live in LA, this is where I go get my pies for Thanksgiving. Whip this bitch. I just did something illegal. I just made a U-turn. But here's what he wants to do. I figured out the game plan. I figured it out. I figured out the fucking game plan. I figured it out. Here's what he's gonna do. And y'all about to have an aha moment. And this is why y'all come to my channel. Because I understand money. I understand common sense. I understand business acumen. I have a high business acumen. I'm not comparing myself to anybody. I'm telling me I have a high business acumen. Here's what he's doing. He wants to get the belts and go to purse bids. And let the other promoter win the purse bids. They don't have the income to sustain themselves right now because they're not drawing in income. I'm a genius, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm a genius. I understand this shit. If you give me a penny, I guarantee you I could turn it into a nickel. I guarantee you. You give me a quarter, I could turn it into a 50-cent piece. I can guarantee it. You give me an unemployment check, I guarantee you I could turn it into a 6-figure income. I'm telling you. I've done it. I know business. Y'all having an aha moment right now. I know all y'all motherfuckers having an aha moment. I realized everything. The Maurice Hooker fight. I should have realized it before, but when I saw Maurice Hooker walk into the ring and I saw Eddie Hearn behind him, and I realized it was a 75-25 split, I was like, aha, Eddie Hearn hasn't won a purse bid. That's intentional. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I'm a motherfucking genius. Eddie Hearn is mad because I understand business. I know his method of madness, and I thank God my channel has high visibility, because these fighters are going to completely fucking understand what he's doing. I'm a genius. 27th Street Bakery, y'all. Have y'all been there? The best pies, the best sweet potato pies in LA. By far. Anyways, man, Barbershop Conversation. Go to the 27th Street Bakery. Support, if you have a Mexican, if you're a Latino, support your Latinos businesses this holiday season. If you're black, support your black businesses this holiday season. If you're Asian, support your Asian Latinos on your own. Because in order to get to a destination as quickly as you can, you got to stand on your 2 feet and get there in a straight line. That's the quickest way you get to any destination. All right? Barbershop Conversations, man. Support your own. Eddie Hearn, I got you, motherfucker. I got you. I'm a fucking genius. I'm gone. Peace.